What is happening, guys? Boy, am I happy to be back. God, I am so happy to be back. For those of you that don't know, I went to a wedding for my fiance's brother, and it was supposed to be an amazing trip, and it really was up until the last day. To make things short, my daughter had a heat stroke, so that happened. Extremely terrifying. Pretty much the scariest moment in any parent and in my entire life. It was my worst nightmare. Like I can't even believe that it happened. She's okay. She's fine now. But that led into a spiral of events, which I'm not even sure if I'm going to focus too much on it, because one, it is so traumatic for me and so negative that, I don't know how I'm going to go about it. Like I'm just right off the rip expressing like how I feel right now. I'm so grateful that my daughter is healthy. She's here. She's okay. We're back in the States, back in Charlotte. So happy to be back. But terrifying, absolutely terrifying. That led to a whole conspiracy thing that I don't even know if I'm going to get into, but I'm never going back to Cancun. I'm never going back to Mexico. I will never go back to that country. I just won't. It's nothing on the culture. It's nothing on the country itself. It's just my personal experiences were so horrific that I will never be going back. Unless something massively changes in terms of like tourism and tourists being taken advantage of. I just don't know. There's literally a national advisory on Cancun warning people about Cancun, warning people about, tourists being taken advantage of. My daughter was misdiagnosed at the resort clinic. Then they sent us directly to an even more of a nightmarish hospital, which half of the reviews are literally 1 star. They're horrific. When I was there, my gut was turning. Didn't feel like we got any actual care. They literally scammed me thousands of dollars, like $7,000. They literally charged me for every little possible thing. They wanted money up front. They wanted thousands of dollars up front for my daughter. And mind you, my daughter was healthy at this point. Like, I don't even know if this is the right time to get into the whole story, but like I might as well like touch base on it. Our last day in the final hours, we were there for the last day and the final hours of our stay. My daughter went unconscious, had a seizure, definitely a heat stroke. We went to a public hospital. They cooled her off. She started talking. They said she was fine. From there, I wanted to basically rest the next day. Our flight was the next day at 5 o'clock. I knew it was a 2-hour flight. I wanted to come home. This is very private. This is very personal. But like, this channel is also where I vent. Yes, it's for fun. We talk about cards. I talk about investments, all that good stuff. But that also is what makes me unique. It's the transparency that I bring to the channel and share with you guys, so I can give you some insight on my personal life and like what I've been going through this past week. We were supposed to stay for 5 days. We ended up staying for an entire week. Okay, moving forward, we got back. Next day, her family decided how we would parent our kid, essentially. Her family decided that we were going to go to the clinic at the resort. I wanted to wait. I wanted our daughter to basically rest, and I wanted her on the first flight back to the U.S. so that she could get care from our pediatrician here in Charlotte. Now, it's over. It's done. What's happened has happened, but I had a horrific, traumatic week, and I had plans of maybe putting some videos out while I was there, but I was having such a good time while I was there that I didn't think twice about it. It was like, you know what? Whatever. Anyways, horrific, traumatic time there. I don't know if I'm going to talk about this resort specifically. I did not feel safe there. I read some horrific stories about this resort while we were there in the last days that we were there. So, and I honestly don't want to even make myself a target. This might sound like conspiracy stuff, but guys, I did not sleep. For several days, I did not sleep. The hospital that we were in was like a prison. I felt like it was like a prison, and I literally got us discharged despite the doctors wanting us to do ongoing care with our daughter, which this is not a game. This is not a gamble. This is my 2-year-old daughter we're talking about. But I don't really have another thing to talk to. Like, my mom also, I missed her coming out of her operation for getting kidney surgery. So I went to my fiance's brother's wedding, and I abandoned my mom coming out of surgery, essentially. I literally feel like one of the worst sons in the world for this, and I'm okay to talk about it because I have to live with that. I have to live with the choices that I made. Anyways, it was a horrible trip with everything that happened. I don't know if I'm going to make a video specifically on this resort, why you should avoid them. All it takes is one hospital trip and you are screwed. And it wasn't just this hospital. I mean, the first public hospital we went to, there were homeless people, it was downtrodden, the lights were flickering. It was something out of a horror movie. I can't make this up. But they gave us free water, free electrolytes. They didn't try and charge us. They didn't try and try and zap us for money like we're just walking bank accounts. They treated us like human beings. So that was a good experience that I did have from, the medical side of things when we were in Mexico. But as soon as we got to the resort and ended up, I just wanted to come home. We're home now. That's all that matters. But holy crap, crazy week. Absolutely crazy week. I will have nightmares about this week, and I cannot wait. I just want to get this video out of the way, put it out there. This is my update. This is what I've been doing for the week. I've been making videos every day, every other day, and I couldn't even respond to comments until we landed in Charlotte. I didn't even want to look at YouTube. I didn't want to do anything but YouTube. When we lost one of our puppies earlier this year, YouTube was somewhere that I went to vent and kind of to give myself therapy. This for me is therapy. Making videos is something that I enjoy, but it's also very therapeutic for me. That's why it's important for me to make these videos and put myself out there into the world. You put yourself out there and you can be vulnerable, but you'll also put yourself out there and you might make friends and family from all over the world, and that's cool. So you guys are my friends and family, sharing with you guys how my week was, and it was terrible. On top of that, we get home, the house is, our sunroom where the dogs have been this whole trip is an absolute nightmare. There's poop and pee everywhere. The furniture's all torn to pieces. You can imagine right now that my stress levels are way up to here. But on this trip, my stress levels were through the fucking roof. I didn't sleep, didn't eat, I don't even smoke cigarettes like this, but I was smoking cigarettes like a madman. I was way stressed out on this trip. Anyways, our daughter is fine. We're gonna take her to the pediatrics tomorrow and see what her numbers are and if this hospital fabricated her numbers, because we were told that she had some dangerously low levels and that she shouldn't be flying. But our pediatric here in the States said, if she's acting normal, I know your daughter, her growth is off the charts. I know that she's a healthy little girl. If she's already had a day to recuperate and she's had fluids and this, that, and the other, bring her home. And so we weren't able to get that assessment. We weren't able to talk to my pediatric because when this happened, it was Saturday. And then Sunday came and decisions were made with me and her side of the family that I don't agree with, but that's near here or there. It's done. It's past. It's over with. My family's here. We're safe. I'm happy about that. And I just want to get back to normalcy. I just want to get back to a consistent lifestyle. And opening Pokemon cards, talking about Pokemon products, is that something on my agenda? Is that the priority on my agenda? Absolutely not. Talking about the drama that happened this week, Absolutely not. Other PokeTubers, whatever they're doing, I don't care. What I wanted to make this video for was to give you guys an update on where I've been this week, what I've been up to, what I've gone through, and what I hope to never go through again. That being said, don't want to talk too long. I don't know if I'm going to make another video on the resort or that hospital specifically. I see plenty of stuff on the internet and on like Reddit and on TripAdvisor about these places, but I don't see anybody on YouTube making videos basically whistleblowing on these places. I mean, it is horrendous what goes on in these places in reality. They're beautiful on the surface and you have a great time, and when something goes wrong, there's something very dark that goes on there beneath the surface of everything. And I don't know if I'm going to talk about that. I don't know if I want to feed more into that negativity, but it's over. I'm back in the States. It is what it is. And honestly, yeah, Pokemon is not a priority for me right now. It's not. I guess one thing Pokemon related I could give you guys an update on. I sold my Crystal Charizard, which I couldn't even ship it out because we had to stay for an extended several days, and my sister ended up shipping it out. And that was a whole stressful thing because it was the most expensive card I've ever sold on eBay and shipped out before. And I had to get my sister, who doesn't do this type of stuff, to do it for me. It's just so fucking stressful. But we're here, and yeah, Pokemon is not number one thing on my agenda, but I'm not gonna lie, I look forward to having lighthearted, fun times on the channel and having a good time, gambling on some packs, and just having some good fun. I'm losing track of the days. I think it's Tuesday night. My head hurts so much. I think it's Tuesday night. I think tomorrow will be Wednesday. We'll do a live stream tomorrow. Somebody quit at the bar while I was gone as well, so I have to deal with that too. And just the bar in general, not being gone for a week and leaving the business too has been extremely stressful. So, but I think we're probably going to do a stream like we always do, and you guys can ask me all the questions that you want to. I am 100% certain that we're going to have an interesting live stream tomorrow, and you guys will have a lot of questions for me. What happened at the resort? What exactly happened? What are the details of it? And I can go more in depth on that on a long stream. I just wanted to do a short video update that everyone can tune in on, and it won't take too much of your time. Again, seriously, I'm still seeing subscriber count go up. I'm seeing views still rising on the channel while I haven't made a video for a week. That feels amazing. It feels very validating to like take a break from it all, and going on, vacation and seeing things still building, still working out. Thank you guys so much for all the support, all the love, all the care. I know that this video is going to be well received. Any of my sincere venting, ranting, therapeutic videos or updates, they're always well received. So I love you guys. I hope you guys are having a fantastic night. I want to get back to doing things as normal, get back to a consistent upload schedule. A lot to look forward to. We have the Shiny Treasures EX. I think it's Paldean Fates, and I think I gave hints to that early on, but I wasn't sure if Paldean Fates was going to be the name. It seems that Shiny Treasure EX is the Japanese name. Paldea Fates is our English name, which sounds kind of fitting and very redundant. We're doing the Fates thing all over again. Hidden Fates, Shining Fates, Paldean Fates. We got a lot of Fates. Yeah, so we'll see what's in the cards. Haha, you get it? Badooch. Gotta bring some levity to this horrible, horrible week. Anyways, I love you guys. Peace out. Just wanted to make a short video. My head's killing me. And I'll see you guys for tomorrow's stream. I am still out thousands of dollars from the hospital bills. The reality of the situation is that I just got screwed on this trip, and I just don't have, I cannot afford to buy more product. I have a case of Scarlet Violet Paradox Rift, So I'll probably just open up a booster box and crack the case open, and then we'll just open up some packs that way, and I'll just space them out for different videos and different lives. That way we can have some fun opening stuff. But really, like, I just want to chop it up with you guys tomorrow. That'll be fun. Make sure you tune in to the live stream tomorrow night. That will be a good time. Always is. Love you guys. Peace out.